Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. So this is actually going to be a bonus video for the week. I did not plan on this, but I didn't know that Midnight Sun was out already. First and foremost, let me premise with the fact that I am not at all discouraging anybody from reading Midnight Sun. I personally am not going to though. Yes, I did read Twilight when I was in high school and I enjoyed it, but as an adult, I realize why it's so problematic and I just can't bring myself to purchase or read it. I can't imagine that I would actually enjoy it, so I'm not gonna bother. However, I am here to ask for a favor. If you yourself are reading Midnight Sun, or if you stumble across a discussion video of it, please send it my way. You can DM me on either Instagram or Twitter. I am actually really curious about it and I do want to know what happens. So in particular, I have two questions. The first one is, does Stephenie Meyer's writing get less cringy? And I'm not saying that to throw shade. Let's be honest, there are a lot of cringeworthy scenes throughout that entire saga. The second is, does she attempt to address any of the things that have been called out as problematic over the years? Obviously, it's been a long period of time since the Twilight saga was released, especially book one. So I just want to know if she has taken any of that criticism and done anything with it. I'm assuming that Midnight Sun is just Twilight itself from Edward's point of view. So I am curious about what that looks like. Like I said, I just can't bring myself to read it because I highly doubt that I would enjoy it. There are also a lot of problematic things just within that first book. The way that Bella and Edward are totally obsessed with each other is odd and kind of creepy. Edward's a creep, let's be honest. Like the part where he used to sneak into her house in the middle of the night and watch her sleep, weird. I also remember him being a little condescending towards her when they had science class together or whatever. I just want to know like how she's going to address those things. I don't remember if there are interactions between Edward and Jacob in the first book, but I also want to know what he really thinks about Jacob. Like I said, I'm not here to discourage anybody from reading it. I just hope that anyone who is realizes why it's so problematic. And unfortunately, I think when you think about Twilight, you also kind of have to think about 50 Shades of Grey, which is a whole another level of awful. But the thing is, with 50 Shades of Grey being a fan fiction of Twilight, essentially, you have to take into consideration that both Edward and Christian are fucking stalkers, like serious Joe vibes if you've seen You on Netflix. And I think what I struggle with is, as an adult, I'm looking at a lot of the things that are common in YA and a lot of the tropes that constantly pop up, and I just don't understand why so many authors think that it's okay to promote unhealthy and abusive things to such a young audience. Like, yes, a lot of the people who read YA are no longer young adults and are probably adults around my age and older, but I just don't understand why everyone is okay with romanticizing things that are not okay. It baffles me. And it's never like a teachable moment. Like, it's never like, these are the signs of an unhealthy relationship. This is how you can get help, or this is how you can try to exit that relationship. No, it's always romanticized and somehow made to look cute. And I just don't understand why that continues to be promoted. I just don't get it. I don't know if Stephenie Meyer plans to rewrite the rest of the series from Edward's point of view. Honestly, I hope not. That's just me. Like I said, I'm not discouraging anybody from reading it. I do want to ask though, if you are reading it, please let me know what you think of it. And if you stumble across any reviews that are full of spoilers and like really go into discussion, please send them my way. I am just really interested to see how this is all gonna play out. I've also been thinking about doing a video on problematic authors, and based on how Midnight Sun goes, Stephenie Meyer might make that list. Right now I have Veronica Roth, Cassandra Clare, and She Who Must Not Be Named. So we'll see how that plays out. Again, I just want to reiterate, no judgment here. I totally understand that even with all the time that has passed, this was something that was supposed to be released earlier, and then, you know, someone leaked it, so she just pulled back on the story altogether. And I assume that she has scrapped that original manuscript and just created something totally different, and hopefully more in tune with the times, because Twilight wasn't great. So again, if you're reading it, let me know. If you're not reading it, also let me know why. I'm interested to have a discussion either way. So this is just a super quick thing. Like, I just want to see what people in the book community are thinking about it. So that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.